All right. So, this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. Today is Wednesday. It's time for another self-development tip. Do you want to know 3 things that you got to remember about forgiveness in order for you to really have some peace of mind? Now, before I get into those 3 things, I got to point out I'm wearing a new hat. Well, it's not so new. I may have worn it for videos before, but I've never pointed it out. It is a gift from my brother and his wife. My brother Jeff, his wife Diana, my favorite brother Jeff. He's my only brother, but he's still my favorite brother. The hat that says "Spread Good Vibes." As you know, when I wear baseball caps, I like them to say something uplifting or inspirational. And "Spread Good Vibes," that's a good one, and I think it looks good on me. Anyway, what are the 3 things you got to remember about forgiveness? And this is especially important for people that hold grudges. You know, forgiveness does, holding on to grudges does not serve us. All right. You gotta remember, sometimes people hold on to grudges for days or weeks or months or years, or God forbid, they hold on to grudges for decades or a lifetime. And when we are angry, you gotta remember that forgiving someone is for you. It's not for them, all right? Forgiveness is the gift that gives more to the giver than it does the recipient. Because a lot of times, if we're holding a grudge, all right, it interferes with our life. We might be walking down the street. We might be playing with our children. We might be driving. We might be minding our own business. And then we suddenly remember how that person crossed us. Maybe they did something that offends us. Maybe they said something that offends us. Maybe they did something that, just makes us angry. And it happened in the past. It happened yesterday or years ago or whatever the case may be. And it affects our life. We're not as happy. We get easily annoyed. We snap back at the people that we love, and we're just harder to be around. Meanwhile, the person that we're mad at might not have any idea that they're taking up time in your life, all right? They might be just going on with their life. They're buying peaches at the grocery store. They're getting a good night's sleep. They're playing with their children. They're just getting on with their life while you're getting all worked up. So it's just not worth it. So the first thing you got to remember is that forgiveness is for you. It is not for the recipient. Second thing is that forgiveness, the person that's being forgiven, they don't even have to deserve it, all right? They don't even have to ask for it. Forgiveness isn't like a knighthood where you bestow forgiveness on someone, and I suppose in my regal manner, I will finally forgive you because that's not what this is about, all right? They don't have to deserve it, because ultimately, if you wait for them to deserve it, you may end up never forgiving them, and you may end up just dying angry, all right? You might lose a friendship out of it. Now, this isn't to say that you're letting them get away from it or get away with it or anything like that. Because if that person stole from you, and you may not do business with them anymore, but you're just gonna, stay away from them. You've forgiven them, but you're just not gonna put yourself in a position where they're gonna do that again. All right. This is not about allowing them to step all over you. This is about you respecting yourself enough that you're not going to let them affect you in your life. So that's number 2. And number 3 is they don't even have to know about it. This isn't about you calling up on the phone and swallowing your pride and say, you know what, that thing that you did to me in 1994, it really got me angry, and it's been bugging me for the last 25 years or 23 years now, and I finally forgive you. They may not even know. And so this could be something that you just do in your moments of silence when you're just deciding, you know what, it's enough. Enough for me of getting angry. Enough for me of living in the past. Enough of that. I finally forgive that person, and you're done with it. So the 3 things are, remember, forgiveness is for you, not for them. The second thing is they don't have to deserve it or even ask for it. And the third thing is they don't even have to know about it. And here's a bonus 4th thing. Sometimes, most of the time, the person that you need to forgive most is you. A lot of times we are just so hard on ourselves for mistakes we've made in the past. We've all made mistakes, and it is not serving you to beat yourself up over it. And so forgive yourself. Trust you got some great value out of this. What I invite you to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's KennySantos.com. You can put your name and email, and you're going to get an awesome audio on growing your business. And remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only have to do 2 things. We got to recognize those miracles, and then we got to accept them, right? Take care, create a great day, and spread good vibes.